Well, good morning. I think we're day 10. We're about 150 metres up from the Tarr Steps bridge. Not a bad place to have your cook your breakfast in the morning, right beside the stream. Looks like the sun's just coming out. That's it. Peaceful night. Slept well. Went back up to the pub last night just to refill the water bottles and had to have another beer, plus a selection of cheeses and a sticky toffee pudding, and that was just for Julie.
He's a fat pig.
Anyway, we're gonna have some breakfast. It's about just gone 8 o'clock. Have some breakfast, pack up the tent and make a move. And I'm hoping there's going to be somewhere sunny today because the sun is just come out, so I can get in the river for a swim or even just a wash. Okay, that's it. We're all packed up. Tent packed away. A leisurely breakfast by the river, and a couple of photographs of an empty Tarr Steps. Absolutely glorious spot. So I'd recommend this one. Just buy some food in the pub or make a donation. You can camp. Once the crowds have gone by about 5 o'clock, there's no one here. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, on to Simonsbath, I think, and Withypool.
I wonder if this is where it might get slightly wet, so this is a higher path.
Let's go the high one right there. It looks maybe an easier path to walk. Okay, well, we've reached a point just past Tarr Steps where the path is diverting you away from the stream because of a new bridge being built. We're gonna see what happens, and we're going to go up and follow the stream because it looks a nicer walk, and we're just hoping we can get across. But we spoke to a couple this morning and they got across all right and got through, so, and we can see another couple walking towards us.
They were on the bridge, they
Yeah, so let's see how we get on. Great little swimming and a camping spot behind. Turn up there late, get away early, that'd be great. A few trout surfacing over there. again doing that. We just had to skip. We just had to kind of hide and walk past the builders. So hopefully we're back on track now. Yeah. We think they were, we think all the stuff was out. We think they're having a tea break, so probably I'd recommend don't go through there because it was a bit awkward trying to get through. You got it all big fences, so makes sense really, health and safety and all that. Alright. Okay, time for a quick break. I've had a swim in the river, and now we're at the stepping stones just before Withypool. 12:15. We started off from Tarr Steps at, I think it's about 9:45. So we're gonna take 10 minutes and sit in the sun. It's lovely. Alright, we've merged through the woods and we can, looking across to Withypool, little church to the side, and umbrellas, which could mean a pub. But it's been a long, I think it's like 3-4 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, not many miles.
Not very many miles, but it's been absolutely beautiful, apart from the obviously dodging through the building site where the path was closed. But we have had a couple of stops and I've been in for a swim twice, so what do you expect? The Royal Oak. Well, believe it or not, we've walked past it because there's some tea rooms further up the road apparently. If the tea rooms aren't serving anything to my liking, I'm going straight back to the bloody pub. Well, we've just spent a lovely half an hour at the tea room. Toasted tea cakes, coffee, cheese scone, but it's time to move on. But pretty little place, great for getting in for a swim, absolutely marvellous. Okay, well, after leaving Withypool, it was Withypool. We got slightly lost, but not for long. We started trying to cross the bridge at Withypool. We had to backtrack towards the pub and scoot up by the side of the old schoolhouse, up through a couple of fields, and then you're on a road for a good mile and a half. About a mile and a half until it kind of peters out, and then I think it goes straight onto some open moorland. But anyway, at least we've clocked a quick mile in on the road walk. Okay, end of the road, straight through the gate onto the open moorland. which is nice. We like a bit of road walking, but you can't beat the moorland.
No, more moorland, please.
More moorland for us.
So,
Okay, for the last half an hour we've been walking underneath a big rain cloud. To the right, blue sky. To the left, kind of slightly not blue sky, but not as bad. Right above us, big rain cloud. Just keeping our fingers crossed it doesn't decide to rain on us. Straight on. Oh, hang on.
straight on, because she says in here take the less obvious right path. But
Oh.
that is right.
The rain cloud's following us. We felt a couple of spots of rain. Oh, you can see the bridge over there, look.
Ah, that's Landacre Bridge then.
Looking down through. That's the river. Is it the Bartle? River Bartle and Landacre Bridge. Don't rain, please. We've clocked up 7.2 miles since leaving Tarr Steps this morning, and our we only need to do 7.5. We were hoping to do 8. We've got down off the hills, we found the river, walked along a bit, and we're gonna hopefully camp here. So, but all I got to do is just pop back to the river and get a litre of water for pot noodles. I had to backtrack a bit to get some water. Hopefully it's alright, it's for the tadpoles. Okay guys, that's it for the end of another day. Filtered a bit of water. We're about 2 miles outside Simonsbath, aren't we?
Yep.
At a place called... Bloody hell, these maps are terrible upside down.
Cow Hill or something.
Cow Castle Settlement. We're
Yeah.
just near there. 8.9 miles, bit of a short one, and then we're going to trundle in to Simonsbath tomorrow, hopefully get a coffee, and then trundle out again.
As we do.
As we do. Anyway, right, that's it now. We're going to cook some pot noodles and say goodbye. Goodbye. Good morning, day 12. We've just packed up, left no trace, relatively decent night's sleep, relatively decent wild camping spot. Bit of a slope, and there was a load of midges last night, weren't there?
Yeah.
Not midget, well, gnats. They forced us inside the tent come the end.
Fighty creatures.
Yeah, but we did manage to eat our revamped pot noodles, which we emptied out 2 pot noodles and put them into the dehydrated food bags, and then we kind of ate and sorted them out from there, adding a tomato. Anyway, very nice.
These people are very jealous. While they're sat there eating their steak and chips.
I'll do the gate, will you? I can't do it. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, alright. Slept alright. Had coffee, porridge with added banana this morning, so it was all good. And we're fighting fit. Just a short, I think about 2 miles into Simonsbath, where we're going to restock on some fresh drinking water because I couldn't be bothered to filter any more out from the stream. Seemed to take a long time with that soya squeeze last night, but it did the job. Right, off we go. We're rejoining the path right here. Okay, let's go. Look at this. We were like 150, 200 yards from this. Perfect spot. Lovely, reasonably flat pitch. Easy access to the water. Brilliant for a swim and a wash, or whatever you want to do. Not a wash, maybe a swim, because unless you're using some nice biodegradable washing up stuff, but perfect there. Never mind, another time. Now, according to the guidebook, there it is. These are the oldest beech trees in. Oh, take 2. The tallest, oldest.
They're beech trees.
They're bloody beech trees. They're the oldest beech trees in the country.
The highest.
The highest.
Beech wood in the country.
God, I can't get it right.
Every sort of
Look, basically scrub all the information we've just said, because it says it's the highest beech wood in the country. So it may not be the highest tree, it's probably a planted wood, and it's probably the highest on the highest ground. Probably. Righto. 2.2 miles in, and we've now got to Simonsbath and stopping for a coffee at the Exmoor Inn. I didn't think we were going to get one, but because it was closed, but the gentleman kindly made us a nice cup of coffee, so let's go and drink that. Okay, just leaving the car park at Simonsbath. Couldn't find a tea room. The only thing we found was the Exmoor Inn. Nice coffee, water bottles filled up, and we've had probably about half an hour break. And now heading onwards and upwards. Yeah, it's pretty boggy ground on the way up to, I think it's called, oh, what is it called?
Great Ashcombe.
Great Ashcombe. So as you ascend up over the first part of the moors, very boggy, and we've had a few dry days, so God knows what it would have been like. Lovely views though. A little bit of road walking, but we're just up at can't remember. Anyway, reached the road at Brayway Head. A little bit over 200 metres on the road, and then we're crossing over, I think just down here, lay-by. Then back on the path. Well, we're actually on the path, so I shouldn't say back on the path then. Back on the grass. Back on the grass path.
I'm not having Kendal mint cake in a minute.
No, it'll make you go crazy, Kendal mint cake. Well, we've just had some nuts and water and some Kendal mint cake. Just looking down into the valley there, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. We're on our way to Cherrington, looking for some water. I'm sure we'll find some.
Yeah.
It's pretty boggy back there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, where are you? I don't know if you can see it behind me. Is our first glimpse of the sea, straight through there, since we left Wembury. So we must be going the right way.
Either that or in the Yorkshire Downs.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, so we can see right the way across to, I should imagine that's South Wales or Pembrokeshire. Probably South Wales, I'd have thought. Okay, here we are. X Head. We've just come across from the Prayway Head. And the path was a bit boggy and it was a bit tricky to find. It was like a bit of open moorland. I think we were on it, but it was, I think we just by a bit more by chance. It wasn't that well defined. So we're going that way, towards the sea. Bloody hell, look at that. How cool was that? We heard it coming.
Yeah, well, that's happened to us twice now.
Yeah, happened to us once on Bodmin Moor. That's great. That was pretty amazing. The helicopter flew over about 3 times. Julie was taking, I reckon she took about 20 photographs of it.
I reckon that's why they kept coming back. Get a photo.
It was quite good. This is going down through to the Chains Valley. It's pretty steep. It's probably the steepest path we've come across, the steepest valleys. Right, you could do it nice and quick. Okay, well, we've done just over 6 miles today, which is hardly any, but we've only got another 6 miles to go into Linton Lynmouth, and we've got days spare. So we found this nice little spot here, and then it's a bit unorthodox to pitch up early, but we're going to take a chance, pitch up early and sit outside the tent and just basically chill out and enjoy it, because it is so nice here, right by the side of the stream. The only thing we have seen is we've seen a Royal Navy helicopter flying over earlier on, and then there was just looked like a private helicopter just come down really low down in the valley over there. So I don't know what that was about, maybe some kind of training. So anyway, that's it. If there's anything else, I'll let you know. We're going to chill, maybe have some tea in a minute. We've just not long had some dinner, so we'll see how it goes. Well, good evening. We spent the afternoon here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Been a bit strange really, because we finished decided to stop about 2 o'clock, didn't we? And we just been sitting about. I had a wash in the stream, you had a wash, which was nice, and we just sat around in the sun, and it's now just gone 7 o'clock. And we thought, well, we'd better have something to eat. The final supper. So we kept these as little treats. And yeah, that's it, isn't it? Final push through to Lynmouth tomorrow. I think we've got about 6 miles. Six and a half. Yeah.
And we're in Somerset at the moment until we reach the Hoare tree, and then we'll be back in Devon.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll catch you in the morning. It's been lovely, but the gnats or the midges are coming out now, so we're going to have this and get in the tent out of the way. But yeah, it's been lovely. We haven't seen a soul all afternoon. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, apart from helicopters.
Apart from helicopters. Right. See you in the morning. That's a 270. Stir well until less than 15. Okay. Well, we thought we were going to stay outside and eat it, but I don't know if you can see the midges. We're not very tolerant to midges. We're terrible. But I don't think they're midges. They're gnats, aren't they?
Yeah, nibbly gnats.
They're nibbly gnats. Well, anyway, so we say goodnight. We're going to go and eat inside in the tent.
Yeah.
Shame, but...
Because we're eating our dinner and they're eating us.
yeah.
Win-win for the nits. Gnats.
Nits and gnats.
Midges.
Come on, let's go in out the way. Getting out the way of all these gnats. Oh, God, they make you itch, don't they?
All that scratching.
Making me itch.